Okay, what's going on YouTube? It's Isaac Lewis, and I'm back with another video about editing and rewriting a story that you've already made. But it's the process that you enjoy. If you love writing, it's no such thing as rewriting. It's only making it better. Okay, so before I continue, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and click that bell for the notifications for when I upload new videos, so you can get to the information as quick as possible. Thank you. Now, as I was saying, I recently got my manuscript back, and now I'm in the process of making it better. I got some good suggestions and some good feedback from my editor, and now I'm just following up with those suggestions and just adding things that I wanted to put in the book that I didn't put in there the first time. So the book is actually going to be a little longer than what I imagined it would have been, but it's okay because when it comes to readers, I know readers, especially if you're avid, people will read a book in a day. So that's not a big issue. So more so, I just want to show you the process. So what I want to show you right quick, if you look behind me, you see that all those yarns, that's a different color. Each color represents a character in my book. And my job as a writer is to make sure they connect and they are moving it forward with my plot. As far as progression, character development, it's my job to make sure that they get that in my book. It also helps me keep up with tracking characters, because sometimes you get lost with dealing with one character and then one of them is completely neglected. So you end up having to, let me go ahead and throw them in. And we don't want to do that. We want everything to become smooth, and we want everything to interact with each other smoothly. We want this book to be cohesive, to say. We don't want things to just be sticking out like a sore thumb and like, oh, well, that character just pop up out of nowhere. We want it to be development going on. We want to see improvement and progression in the plot. Otherwise, you'll be reading a 1,000-page book and nothing will be happening. So that's what I wanted to avoid doing. So also, if you are looking, if you have any questions and you're thinking about publishing an independent, the first thing is to just start writing. Just do so, because at the end of the day, we can think about it as long as we want, but until you start doing it, then it'll never happen. We'll just be the thinkers and not the doers, because if you think about it, there's two people in the world. It's those who do and those who don't. So the doers are the ones who are doing it and publishing it, and the ones who don't are the ones who are constantly thinking about doing it, but they never follow up with a plan of action. So stop thinking, make a plan of action, and start doing. Let's get to it. I don't want the camera. The camera kept focusing on that picture that I had pulled up. It's like music I listen to get myself into the mood. It's like focus music. So that's another idea. That's another tip that I want to give you. When you're writing, try to get somewhere quiet where you have peace, and put something on that'll keep you in the same mind frame. So something that's steady and that moves at the same speed. You can stay writing longer. You can concentrate longer on that same wavelength. Otherwise, if you keep listening and the music is constantly changing, the beat is changing, the tempo, slow pace, your writing style will reflect that. You're gonna write more. Just like if you're talking, if you picture having a conversation, and as you get excited, the voices start to rise, and then as the conversation dies down, things become repetitive, your voice lowers. That's how it is with writing. So just try to remember that. Focus on your music. Make sure you find something that's smooth and that'll keep you on the same wavelength as you're writing and bring it up when you need to. All right, that's just one of my tips that I have for you. So I decided to push the camera back a little bit further, um, just so you can see what I'm working with. As you can see, I have my main monitor is right here. I have my camera and recording information up on the screen, and this is screen is I usually use for when I'm using Photoshop or InDesign. I'm pulling all my graphics and put them onto my main screen because this is my baby right here. This is the monitor I like to use. So otherwise, I'm comfortable. Got my hat on, my thinking cap, t-shirt, shorts, my Mugiwara flip flops. I'm a huge One Piece fan, so these things are they're a must have. So let's get back to it, guys. Also, what I want to tell you what I'm going to do, what I like to do, preferably, what I like to do is when I'm writing, I set a timer onto my phone, and I it's 30-minute intervals. So I'm writing for 30 minutes. I take a 5-10 minute break. Then I go for another 30 minutes. Take another 5 minute break. This way I ensure that I'm being productive and not just sitting here rambling on.